All right, so today we're really diving into something fun. We're talking Wendy's, but
Well, just the food, right? We're going deeper. You want to know what your order says about you. At least that's what we keep hearing from you all. So we're going to be looking at some AI analysis, seeing what they think are the optimal menu picks, and then we're going to compare that with actual Wendy's nutrition fact. Get ready. It's going to be a wild ride.
This is fascinating, actually. It's like where technology meets something as human as food. And what's really interesting is we're not just looking at what an AI would pick, but what that says about, its programming compared to our own, often less predictable choices as humans.
Okay, so get this. The AI's perfect Wendy's order. Ready? Spicy chicken sandwich, small fries, side salad, water, and a Frosty. Thoughts? Okay, well, first of all, it's surprisingly balanced. You've got your protein, carbs, a little fiber in there, even hydration's covered. Plus, gotta have that little indulgence at the end with the Frosty.
Right. But it's almost too sensible. It's like the AI's got its priorities straight, but where's the fun in that? Where's the large Baconator fries dipped in a Frosty?
Exactly. It feels, I don't know, efficient, almost clinical, you could say.
The clinical, yeah.
Like maximum value for minimum risk. That's the name of the game here. It really makes you wonder, if an AI was designing menus, would we even have Baconator fries?
Oh, man.
Would variety just disappear in favor of this hyper-optimized, dare I say, boring way of eating?
Okay, see, now that's a little terrifying.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. Spicy chicken sandwich, solid choice. But this whole AI-generated order thing, it's got me thinking, is this efficient way of eating the future? And what happens to those of us who, like to live a little? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That AI thing got me thinking about the menu itself. And I actually got the Wendy's nutrition PDF right here. Surprisingly fascinating.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a secret code almost. It's telling us a lot more than just calories and stuff.
I'm with you there, absolutely. These little details, people just glance over them, but they actually say a lot about us, about our priorities as a society, even our anxieties.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, okay, check this out. The sodium content in the drinks changes based on where you are. Like, the local water supply changes it.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew your water could impact your, Sprite order?
It's wild, right? It just goes to show we think about ingredients, but there's so much more to it. The water systems, regulations, geography even, it all plays a role.
Yeah, it's a whole hidden world. And speaking of hidden, don't even get me started on the allergen warnings.
Oh, tell me about it.
I mean, I knew they were there, but the sheer number of them, it's mind-boggling. May contain, cooked in the same oil as, manufactured in a facility that processes. Like, wow, that's a lot to take in before you even take a bite.
And it speaks volumes about where we are as a society, doesn't it?
Totally.
It's not just about listing ingredients anymore. It's this whole thing about food sensitivities. We're hyper aware of every little thing, every potential risk, even in a Frosty. You know what I mean?
Oh, and speaking of the Frosty,
Yeah.
I always thought it was a pretty simple recipe, right? Ice cream, chocolate, boom, done.
Yeah, seems pretty straightforward.
But get this. There are 12 ingredients, emulsifiers, stabilizers, the whole 9 yards. It's not just a dessert. It's practically a science experiment in a cup.
It's fascinating how complex it gets.
Right.
Even something as simple as a Frosty, it's all these intricate processes, global supply chains, food science.
Yeah.
You got international trade agreements probably playing a role in that cup.
Wow, I never thought of it like that.
It's a surprisingly globalized treat.
Right, so we see what the AI would pick, right? We dug into all the secrets hiding in the Wendy's menu. Now it's your turn. It's time to flip the script.
I do believe you mean turn the tables.
You got me there. But yeah, point is, this is all about you now. Tell us, what does your go-to Wendy's order say about you?
Now this is where it gets really interesting.
Right. Are you a Baconator risk taker, living life on the edge, throwing caution to the wind? Or maybe you're all about that spicy chicken sandwich, that perfect blend of comfort and, a little kick.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're the Frosty for every mood type. No judgment here. We just want to know.
Absolutely. Food choices, they're deeply personal.
For
They reflect our values, our backgrounds, even just our mood at that moment.
Totally.
It's not just about what tastes good on paper, right? It's about what resonates with us on a deeper level.
It's like your own personal anthropology project, but with fries. So, think about it. What does your Wendy's order say about you?
And here's a question to chew on, maybe. Could an AI ever truly understand that? Like the nuances of human desire, the emotional connection we have with food, the rituals, those little moments of indulgence.
I like that.
What would it take for an algorithm to get why we choose what we choose?
That's the million-dollar question right there. And on that note, I think we'll wrap it up. So next time you're staring down the Wendy's menu, remember, it's not just about the food. It's a reflection of us, anxieties and all. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, everyone.
Amazing, another SlopTube minute. I love it. Did you love it? If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Didn't like it? Comment down below.